Mike, I tell you, by the way, before I get started here, Mike, go out to Model My Home, or you can go to willielambright.com, click on the Partners tab, but reach out to them, get to know them, 469-441-1549. Again, 469-441-1549. Mike, you're on the front lines every day trying to get people the most bang for the buck from their home.
Yep.
How important is staging in your opinion?
It's really critical, Willie, and here's why. One of the things that happens out in the marketplace today is there's a lot of inventory out there, a lot of homes on the market, everything from bank-owned REOs, foreclosures, all the way up to high-priced and private sold homes. And so there's a lot of competition. What differentiates you is the thing that will bring the buyers in and will get a commitment. You're only looking for one buyer while you're out there, but you've got to make sure that you are able to capture their attention and that you do the right things and that you have a strategy in place that does that. And one of the things that an expert advisor will do for the home seller is put together a comprehensive strategy to differentiate and expose the home at a level to get them the most and to sell the home at the upper range of the market rather than at the lower range and return as much of the owner's equity to them as possible. Well, staging is a critical piece for that because, like we were talking a minute ago, the buyer has got to make an emotional connection with the house. It's just like if you walk in and if you're shopping for jeans, you just don't want to go grab a pair of jeans off the rack. You want the jeans that look good, that feel good, that fit your eye. Anything that you buy, there's always an emotional piece to that decision, and the staging helps clear out the distractions. It helps get rid of the things that are offensive, and give you a neutral view of the home that allows you to connect with it and to visualize your life in that home. And if that doesn't happen, they're going to walk out and go to the next one. It's really quite simple.
Sure.
So it's all part of a comprehensive strategy that you need to put together, and it's critical. We just find that homes that aren't staged, and Kim can give you the statistics on this as well, but they don't sell nearly as fast, and they never sell for as much money.
Yeah, I think Jana told me that they sell 40% faster when professionally staged. Yeah.
And 7 to 10% more money, I believe, is right.
7 to 10% more money. Kim, is your mic on? It's on. You're good. I tell you, it's hard to get good help around here.
Well, it's stop spilling coffee on everything. Usually electronics and liquid don't go together.
Yeah, I read about that one time.
It's the soap chips on the keyboard.
Yeah. Mike, you're so right. And when you talk about the importance of this staging thing, what keeps people from doing it?
I think the biggest hindrance to people doing it is the fact that the average agent walks in and says, "Great to see you. I want to sell your home for X number of dollars. Let's put a sign in the yard and get rocking."
Usually, and that's about $175. That's what an agent spends on
that's
the
average
listing of a home.
And I think the other side of that too is, a lot of agents, their marketing scheme is the old school of thought. It's the old school of thought where I'm going to put as many signs in yards as I can because that's how I generate my business. That's how I generate leads for buyers. And you guys have a much different marketing system where you actually have a lot of buyers that you bring to the table. So again, when you're choosing an agent, you want someone that not only is going to get the marketing piece down, which you guys have that. You have the systems in place. You've got that. But you also have buyers that you bring to the homeowners that are wanting to sell. And you've got a huge incentive. Mike, I want you to talk a little bit about the incentive program throughout the next part of the show. There's a huge incentive for other realtors to bring buyers in. Don't forget to mention that because that's huge.
That is huge, and it's $10,000.
Yeah,
huge,
it's $10,000. And so if people like what they hear and they want to reach you on the 800 number, what is that, Mike?
That number is actually it's 888-543-0064. 888-543-0064. We call it the Michael Reese Results Hotline. And you can get in touch with a certified expert advisor at that number.
I got a new best friend. It's a little bitty about 6-inch Chihuahua. I want to make sure I say hello to little Miss Kitty out there. I hope you're enjoying the program. And I want to also say hello to Aurora, Missouri on KSWM 940. I hope you're enjoying the program. Getting ready to come to break. We're visiting with Model My Homes and my friend, Mr. Michael Everett, with the Michael Reese Selling Team. Mike, when we come back, I'm going to continue to pick your brain, and there's a lot of brain in between them two ears, about how to get people up to 18% more of their listing price.
Awesome.
Will you do that, sir?
We'll stick around.
Real Estate Talk with Willie Lambright. Stick around. We'll be back in 2.